Good morning everybody and welcome to Berlin. This is the final day of the Eastern Wanderer Topdeck tour that I'm currently on, and no better place to end the trip than in Berlin. Berlin has been at the top of my bucket list for a really long time, mainly because I am obsessed with street art, and I've heard that Berlin is quite the place to go if you're interested in that. So what I've done is I've signed myself up for a 4.5-hour street art tour and workshop. So I'm pretty sure that they bring you around Berlin City, they show you all the best street art, and then they actually bring you to like kind of an old factory style complex where they allow you to make your own street art as well. So I'm very intrigued to see what it's going to be like. I've just packed up all my camera gear and I think I'm ready to go. The weather isn't exactly what I was hoping for today in Berlin. It's quite cloudy and a little bit wet. I didn't bring a jacket, so I'm really hoping that the rain can hold off during this street art tour.
Again, another Uber Fresh. Uber Fresh normally keeps going down, by the way.
The awesome thing about this tour is that it's actually run by street artists themselves. So our tour guide has told us the difference between street art versus graffiti and kind of breaking it all up and telling us bit by bit what is tagging, what is bombing, what's masterpieces. There's so many little things about street art that you would never know. And I'm actually seeing a lot of tags and bombs around here that I've also seen in Dublin as well. We've just finished off the tour and workshop, and of course it has started lashing rain. I am trying to leg it back to the hostel because tonight is my final night in Berlin and we are doing a pub crawl, but I've only got an hour to get back, get dressed, get dry. That tour was absolutely unbelievable. I wasn't quite sure where it was going to bring us around Berlin, but they did mention that they don't bring us to the Berlin Wall because it is an alternative tour. It's very kind of local to Berlin and and local Berlin artists. So that's why. But I stay away from kind of the tourist traps of Berlin as well. It was only €20 and it said on the website that it was going to be 4.5 hours long. I was a little bit concerned when I saw 4.5 hours. I felt like that was going to take up the majority of my day in Berlin, but honestly it was so worth it. It ended up being 5.5 hours long, and you get to keep the canvas art that you create yourself. They bring you back to their workshop. Like, it's just, I honestly cannot believe that it was only €20. So glad to have knocked that one off my bucket list. So I've just made it back to the hostel and I've got 15 minutes until see? I'm too rushed, and this is what happens when I'm too rushed. I've got 15 minutes before I have to run back out the door again. So I really hope you guys enjoyed coming around Berlin, checking out the street art and getting to see the techniques behind it as well when we got back to the warehouse. Honestly, it was the perfect way to end this whole trip with Topdeck. Like I said, Berlin is somewhere I've wanted to go for so long. Obviously I've only been here for like 24 hours, so I definitely have to come back again soon. I think the Topdeck tour has been a fantastic way of getting a little insight into a lot of different places and figuring out where I want to return to. I'm going to be uploading all of my photographs and videos and all that stuff on all of my social media channels, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and everywhere else. So if you want to check those out, make sure to follow me. I will leave all the links in the description box down below. Next up, Dublin for 1 week, and then I'm moving to frickin' Brazil. Woo woo! I will see you guys again very, very soon. Beijo, ciao!